do some yoga. If you guys can hear me, great. And if not, let us know through the chat and we'll talk louder, I guess. I have Cullen here and he's going to play the guitar and I'm going to yak and these guys are going to do some yoga. So enjoy, start in a child's pose. And we thought, go. And just start to let your body relax down. We're going to talk a little bit today about the body in the context of your karma. It all starts right here. The practice of getting quiet, starting to pay attention to the body in the moment. And if it feels good to let your belly go, let the belly go. We are a physical body in a material world, so this is where it starts. Any analysis starts there. When you're ready, come up to all fours, just pull yourself up. And start to roll through your belly and your spine. For sure, the best place to start to have some insight and mindfulness is in an open, strong, and flexible body. And after all, you're going to spend some time in this body, hopefully tons of years. So let's take care of it and get it nice and open. So it's the best platform for true insight. When you're ready, drop the belly, look up, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. And you can start to engage your breath here. We're going to use the breath of victory, Ujjayi. Let yourself hear your breath. And now be in your utmost in this material world and your physical body. That means be vigorous physically. See what you can find. And see what you can press through. Take a deep, slow breath in. And as you exhale, walk your feet to the top of the mat, grab opposite elbow, hang in your forward fold, Uttanasana. Resisting the urge to stand up and see what's coming. And instead, be quiet and feel what's here. Breathe in and out. And gently release the hands to the earth. Slide them up your shin bones, lengthen, and exhale, bow down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, let it go, release. On the next inhale, take it all the way up, use the belly, send the hands high, clasp the hands at the top, and then take it side to side. Close your eyes, just feel what's happening on your breath, back and forth. Starting to feel present in your feet. Because right now you're in your feet. When you're ready, take the hands to heart center. Release the shoulders. And pause. These are the moments, samastitihi, where we find that equanimity and quiet in the body. Not a posture, but a way of being. Take hands high, breathe in. Pour down, touch the earth, breathe out. Lift halfway, breathe in, big breath. Step back to the top of a push-up. Stay here and don't panic. Notice what is waking up. Notice what is getting pissed off in the body. And don't let it get pissed off, just pay attention to it. When you're ready, come forward in your toes and lower halfway. Pull your heart forward, breathe in. Lift your hips, breathe out. Big exhale, yes. Roll, roll. You're 70% liquid, so play with that. Take a deep breath in and gently walk your hands to the back of the mat. We'll do a different version of the Surya Namaskar. Lift halfway, breathe in. Bow down, breathe out. Inhale, take it all the way up. Interlace the fingers, flip the palms, sit down and look down. Yes, belly to thighs. Inhale all the way up and back. Exhale, open the hands. Interlace at your low back, open your throat, drop the head back. Inhale, knuckles up and over. Exhale, bend your knees, yes. If you're hyperextending in your elbows, and 2 of the 3 of these people are, bend your elbow a little bit. Release your hands to the earth. Walk the hands to the top of the mat, high push-up. On an inhale, drop your hips forward and lift your heart. Oh, Urdhva Mukha, yes. Take it up and back, Adho Mukha. Walk the hands back to your feet. Let's start to move like this. Roll up, hands rise. Exhale, interlace, sit down and look down. Inhale, take it up and back, big breath. Exhale, open. Inhale, drop the head back, close your eyes. Exhale, pour down. Get lost. Release your hands to the earth, walk them out, no breath or in or out. Take a big inhale, drop the hips. Oh, take it back. Sassy Lena's doing push-ups, and I expect that from about a third of you. Go, Lena. That's called her utmost. I don't even know what ut means, but she's doing her utmost. Ut is fierce. In Sanskrit, maybe that's what it means. Do your fierce most. Walk the hands back. Rise up, hands high. Interlace, sit down, look down. Interlace, up and back. Open up. Find the hands, lift the heart, breathe in. Bow down, breathe out. Walk the hands out. No breath in or out. Big inhale. Big exhale. Take it back. Walk the hands back. 3 more like this. Inhale up. Interlace. Sit down and look down. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, open. Inhale, drop the head back. Exhale, pour down. Walk it out. No breath in or out. Drop the hips, inhale. Lift the hips, exhale. Nice. The push-ups make it fancy. Walk it back, keep going. You guys go, you know what to do. Watch them. Beginning to get really real in the body and the breath. Creating the best platform to pay attention in the body. Drop the hips forward, breathe in, lift the hips. Is there 1 more or 2 more? 2 more. There's a debate. I'm going to say we're doing 2 more. We debate, and we win on the side of the utmost. Release. Drop the hips. Lift it up. Walk it back. 1 more. 1 more. This time, at the end of it, you'll stop in the downward facing dog. Bow down. Walk it out. Drop the hips. Downward facing. Pausing here. Paying attention to your hands and your feet. And being firm in your arm bones so that you can have some buoyancy in your spine and not being still with that, but actually exploring deeper, going deeper. Step your right foot between your hands. Left knee down, hands rise. Breathe in. On your exhale, Ardha Hanuman, pull back your right hip. Just flow with this. Step into the right foot, left hand down, right hand high, look up. Frame the right foot, tuck the back knee, right leg goes up and back. Inhale. Right knee to third eye, exhale. Inhale, take it up, big breath. Right knee to third eye. One more, take it up. This time, pull the right foot forward, warrior one, hands rise. Breathing here. Long, slow breath. On your exhale, hands come down, frame the foot, stay here. Pull the shin bone back. Moving with your breath. Inhale, bend the knee, look forward. Exhale, pull back. Yes. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale, stay here. Left hand down, right hand high. Look up. Listen carefully. Follow that thumb until you're all the way in high push-up at the back of the mat. Yeah. Lower for chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Breathe in and out. Long breaths. Right foot steps between your hands. Left knee down, hands rise. Ardha Hanuman, pull back. Step into the right foot, left hand down, right hand high. Frame the right foot, right leg goes up and back. Tap your third eye, round and curl the spine, gather. Inhale, send it up. Exhale, pull. Inhale, up. Exhale, pull the right foot forward, warrior one, hands rise. Listen carefully, open for warrior two. Straighten both legs, touch the palms above your head, pivot the feet, and exhale, sit down into your hips, pull the hands to your heart. Inhale, sweep the hands out and up. Exhale, pull. Big breath, inhale. Exhale. Out and up, inhale. Exhale. One more, out and up, inhale. Exhale, pull. Arms to the horizon, turning to the front of the mat. Turn the left palm up, round back, inhale. Chaturanga Dandasana, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in and out. 30% chance I'll get it right on the other side, so that's good. Long breath in. Full breath out. Left foot steps between your hands, right knee down, hands rise. Exhale, Ardha Hanuman, pull back. Warming up the spine, warming everything up. Step into the left foot, left hand down, right hand down, left hand high. Frame your left foot, left leg up and back. Inhale, send it up. Left knee taps third eye, just tapping into that intuition. Send it up, breathe in. Tap it again, breathe out. Send it up, inhale. Pull the left foot forward, turn the back heel. Warrior one, hands rise. Deep breath. On your exhale, hands come down. Frame the foot. Nice body vinyasa. Pull back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Last one, take it, inhale, forward, bending. Push into the right hand. Take the left hand high, look up. Circling all the way to high push-up at the back of the mat. Beautiful. Lower for chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Roll through the hips and take your breath in and out, tuning into the subtlety of the moment, paying attention to the changes in the body, the opening, where you relaxed, where you feel tethered still. Left foot steps between the hands, right knee down, hands rise. Ardha Hanuman, pull back. Step into the left foot, right hand down, left hand high. Frame the left foot, three-legged dog. Take it up. Oh, that reminder, tap the third eye. Reminder of your intuition. Operate from there. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, round and curl. Tap. Inhale, take it up. Pull through, warrior one, hands rise. Open for warrior two, stay here. Reach out of your waist and tilt. Top arm high. Breathe here. Yeah. This is an asymmetrical practice, and that will annoy 30% of the list. 2 out of 3 people here are going to be annoyed. Breathe in and out. Take the top arm down by your hip and up and around. Yes, big circles. Big circles. Opening shoulders, getting open across the heart. We tapped your intuition, and now let's open the heart. And now take that arm around the back for half or full bind. Stay in your quad because you're doing your utmost. Breathe here. Warrior two. Straighten both legs, tap the palms above the head, parallel your feet, and exhale, pull down. Inhale, sweep out and up. Exhale, pull. Inhale, out and up. Exhale, pull. Stay here. Arms on the horizon, warrior two to the front of the mat. Reach out of your waist and tilt. Top arm, big circles up and around. A version of Utthita Parsvakonasana. Opening the shoulder, which opens across the heart, taking the tension that might be left over from the day or the week. I don't know, 4th grade, you never know where you kept the tension. Top arm around the back for half or full bind. Breathe. Finding, yeah. It's easy because I'm just sitting here. Use your quad. All right. Gently turn your shoulders down so you see foot, hand, hand on the floor. Foot, hand, hand. Yeah? Hand, hand, foot. I see foot, hand, hand. Left foot to the outside. Malasana, low squat. Hands to your heart. Breathe here. Starting to open up the hips a little bit. Breathe here. Among the things you can do when you do your utmost is add arm balances. So we're going to do that. Bakasana. So you can stay right there in your malasana and work on that. Or you can see what happens if you get fancy. Pull into your core, Samanavayu. You got it, Jeff. Shoot it back. Or find your way, your way. Downward facing dog. Breathe here. Right foot steps between your hands, left knee down, hands rise. Ardha Hanuman, pull back. Step into your right foot. Left hand down, hands high. Frame your foot, three-legged dog. Tap your third eye. Take it up, inhale. Pull forward, warrior one, hands rise. Swim your hands behind, interlace at your low back, yes, finding humble warrior. I hear people say humbled warrior. That's a different thing, being humbled. It's subtle, but it's real. He's a humble warrior. That's how he started out. He wasn't humbled by war, like, you know, he went humble into the war. All right, this is enough on that. Release the hands to frame your foot. Put your third eye on your shin bone, pull back. Inhale forward, exhale, pull back. Inhale forward, left hand down, right hand high. All right, listen carefully. This is where you all three wanted to go. Skandasana in your left hip. Yeah. Breathe here. Lots of options for your hands. An aspect of what we're talking about is getting so subtle in your attention and your quiet that you pay attention and figure out where the options are. Where do you have choice? Turning to the back of the mat, right knee down, hands rise. Exhale, pull back, Ardha Hanuman. Inhale, step, right hand down, left hand high. Frame your left foot. Left leg goes up and back. Tap your third eye. Inhale, take it up. Pull it forward, warrior one. Hands rise. Swim the hands behind you. Interlace, lift your heart, breathe in. Be the humble warrior. Not humbled by time, but approaching conflict that way. Release, frame your foot. Leave the right hand down, take the left hand high. Skandasana. In the right hip. She's telling me that I did wrong. If you need somebody to correct you, get a teenager. All right. Turn to the front of the mat. So you see foot, hand, hand. Bring the back foot up. Malasana. I am humbled by her teenage years. I did not start out that way. All right, Bakasana, second chance. Knees up. If you have a handstand practice, a headstand practice, this is fun. Take it up. And if you just want to see what your utmost is today, see your utmost today, and then find downward facing dog your way. Breathe in and out. Left foot steps between your hands, right knee down, hands rise. Ardha Hanuman, exhale. Step into the left foot, right hand down, left hand high. Frame your foot, three-legged dog, take it up and back. Tap your third eye on the exhale, big breath, send it up, inhale. Pull forward, warrior one. Open for warrior two. Reach out of your waist and tilt. Look at your thumb, the one that's on the floor, sorry, the floor thumb. Move that hand forward, big lift. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Maybe you need the floor, but maybe you don't. You're doing your utmost, and you're seeing what's possible and where you have choice by tuning in. Warrior two. Straighten your left leg, reach out of the waist and tilt. So Trikonasana, this is an old standard triangle pose. Try to make something of it. It's really about expansion in every direction. See what's possible here. Top arm takes you to stand, parallel your feet. Hands to your hips, lift your heart, breathe in. Hinge at the hip, bow down, breathe out. Bring the hands to the earth. And start to work your head towards the earth. I think you know how I feel. If you get your head, 2 hands, and 2 feet on the floor, you're greedy. Take your feet up. You got it, baby. You nervous now? Go. Get back on that horse. And whatever just happened, if you're watching these guys or if you're trying it in your living room, get ready to come down. And come on down. Bring your hands to your hips. Come all the way up and arch back. Interlace your hands at your low back and knuckles up and over. Bow down. So trying to get your hips over your ankles. So that means that your bum is not a counterweight. It's actually not a counterweight. I don't know what it is. It's just not a counterweight here. I'm not gonna give it I don't want to define it. I don't want to be restricted by a definition. All right, hands to your hips. Come up with a flat back. Turn the toes of the right foot, warrior 2, back to the mat. Reach out of your waist and tilt. Look at your big thumb on the floor. Your big thumb. You probably have only one. One on the floor. And lift up. Big lift. Try not to stagger. Lift. Ardha Chandrasana. If you push into the standing leg, it'll roll the top hip open. Be brave. Warrior 2. Straighten your right leg. Reach out of your waist. And tilt. Srikonasana. Seems like an overplayed standard, but I think it's where so much is available. Just feel where you are. And if you feel settled, try to squeeze your heels isometrically towards each other, lifting through the inner thigh. See if you can get some additional buoyancy in the body. And when you're ready, top arm takes you up to standing. Yeah. Top of the mat, Samastitihi. I promised that we would find places where you rebalance. And this is one of them. Paying attention, mindful of the moment. Being an expert in the moment before it's gone. Utkatasana, sit. Pull the hands to your heart, release your shoulders and twist to the right. Press the palms together and stretch the center of the chest up towards the thumbs. Open the arms if you have space, but don't if you don't. And then bow down. Grab your big toes with your peace fingers. Put about 6 or 8 inches between your feet. Lift first and breathe in. Elbows out, breathe out. So I said that we would have this practice to get our karma together. But really, you've got this lifetime to do it. But we're going to begin the process or add to the process by being super mindful here, paying attention. Sit down, hands high, Utkatasana. Pull your hands to your heart. Release and twist to the left. Take your time, you've got this. Open. palms, Padahastasana. Lengthen, inhale. Bow down, exhale. So imagine isometrically pulling those hands out from under your feet forward, but they won't come because you're stepping on them. Lift halfway, breathe in. Chaturanga Dandasana, breathe out. Urdhva Mukha, breathe in. Adho Mukha, breathe out. All right, we're going to use some of that newfound openness and warmth. Right foot steps between your hands, left knee down, hands high. Exhale for Ardha Hanuman, pull back. Step into the right foot, left hand down, right hand high. Frame the right foot, take it up and back, three-legged dog. Tap the third eye, round and curl. Inhale, take it up. Pull the right foot forward, crescent lunge, hands rise. Pull your hands to your heart and twist. You can open your arms if you have space, but don't if you don't. Warrior two. Listen carefully, reach out of the waist. Take the right hand on the inside, bend the knee, and take that half or full bind. Now, if you have a half bind, you're just as important to the world as people who have a full bind. And now play, step up with the left foot and see if you can take it up. Beautiful, breathe. Whatever just happened, find your way back to warrior two. Just because that's... Flip the palms, getting a lot of feedback right now. Chaturanga Dandasana, exhale. I don't take feedback. Not the external kind. Breathe in and out. Left foot steps between your hands, right knee down, hands rise. Big breath. Ardha Hanuman, pull back. Step into that foot, right hand down, left hand high. Framing the foot, take it up and back, three-legged dog. Finding that intuition, tap it, round and curl. Send it up, inhale. Pull forward, crescent lunge, Anjane Asana. Hands rise. Pull to your heart and twist. Open up. Warrior two. Reach out of your waist and tilt left hand on the inside, top arm around the back, half or full bind. And there are things that you can do with this. And if you're in the half bind, you can do them also. That's it. Good job. And they say nothing about you as a human being, except that you have open shoulders. All right, find your way to warrior two. Lift the palm, take it back, inhale, and this time to high push-up. Lower to your belly. Send the hands forward, breathe in. And swim them back and bind them at your low back and lift everything off the mat that will come off the mat, and I feel confident that some of you are going to levitate. Breathe here, take it up, everything up that will come off the mat. And then let go. Turn one cheek to the mat. Breathe here. You got this. Hands next to your rib cage. Tuck the toes behind you. Peel the thighs up. Straight up, high push up. Downward facing dog. So staying with that opening in the back, drop the knees to the center of the mat, and we'll take a big back bend here, Ustrasana. So fingertips go up the back, rotate the shoulders to squeeze the elbows. Yes. If you have access to your heels, take your heels, but if you don't have access, keep your hands on your low back. This is actually to keep your low back together, not to bend it. You want to bend from your upper back. Bend it by squeezing your shoulders together, yeah. And whatever happens, sit down on your heels. Take a little twist to the right. See if you can grab your left heel with your right hand. And look over your right shoulder, chin on the horizon. Stay here and look over your left shoulder. And then switch sides. Grab your right heel with your left hand. Look over your, and even take your gaze back, like really stretch your head, neck, and eyeballs. And now look over your right shoulder. Downward facing dog. Roll through the hips. All right. Right leg high, bend the knee and open the hip. We're gonna do a little back bend here, so you can stay where you are or take it all the way over. Living rooms are a great place to try this because nobody can see you. And also, there's usually some soft places to land. You don't have to go all the way to Urdhva Dhanurasana. These guys are in their utmost, you be in yours. Whatever just happened, come all the way back around. Take that right shin bone and bring it across the front of the mat for resting half pigeon. Lay it down. And for those of you it's too much, Will is showing you how to do it on your back. Breathe in and out. And this is a good moment to tap in. Close your eyes and see what you can pull out of the moment through experience of being a moment investigator. You get really good at noticing the details. I used to sing with a friend of mine in church, and she was really good and I was not, but I could pull off harmony, and I liked singing, in church, even though I was the only Jew in the room, by the way, except the guy on the cross. And we had that in common. And she would always say to me things like, oh, you have to go up a half just tweak it up, you're a little bit, or you're a little sharp. I could never hear the subtlety because I was not a subtle investigator of the sound and the tone. She practiced and she tuned her ear, trained it, and she could hear just the subtle difference in her beautifully on-pitch voice and mine. And that's what you're doing in your body. You're paying attention to the subtle difference by training yourself to pay attention. Downward facing dog. Take your left leg high, bend your knee and open the hip. Stay here or take it all the way over. If you take it all the way over, you might find a full back bend, but I don't know. You don't have to. When you make your way back. Bring that left shin bone across the front of the mat for resting half pigeon, Ekapada Raja Kapotasana. Or do it on your back as a figure 4. One of the great gifts of mindfulness, awareness, is finding the places where you have a choice. Paying attention, and some people are really good at it, and everybody can be. Downward facing dog. Roll through your hips. Slide high, forward to high push-up and lower to your belly. Take your right knee off to the side in a big open figure 4. Take the arms forward and just lay your third eye down. Just be here. Some of you like to take a full split here, and if you have room in your living room and that feels good, do that. But you don't know until you pay attention, so that's what I'm asking you to do. Like take your leg off to the side. Like, do you like straightening? You don't know, just like that, yeah. Like see, yeah. If you want to do the other one, you can. But thank you for really listening closely to me. I really appreciate that. Right? Notice how those two did not. All right, listen carefully. Bring your hands next to your rib cage. Roll the shoulders. Shoulder blades down the back. Push the earth away. Lift up. Inhale. Now stay on the front of the left hip. That's an invitation for Owen. All right. Come down to your belly. All right, Owen, you have to move. Come down to your belly and straighten both legs. Take them back. Take the left knee off to the side like an open number 4. He just wants to be with Lena. He's going right there. He's right in there. He's oh, wait, come over here. Boy, they come, you little rat. He's pretty innocent, like he hangs.
Sure.
Yeah. He's got it like right in your ass. Yeah, well, maybe not, Owen. I don't think so. Bring your hands next to your rib cage. Lift your heart. He's not like me. All right. I don't know how you're going to do it. Downward facing dog. Particularly you, Jim. I don't know what's going to happen. Roll through your hips. All right. Look forward. I added this because I know some of these guys can do it. Soften your knees and send your feet through your hands. Yes. You can have all the support you need. All right. Good job. All right. Take your right knee out to the side. Yeah. Put your, you had it. Join your Shirshasana. And now turn your heart down the left leg and reach your body down the left leg. Let it go. This is where you use what you created. Gently as you roll up, take the right knee straight up. So take your hand on the outside, put that knee up. Take your left, yeah, you can cross it over. Take your left hand high and take a deep twist. Turn your gaze forward first and then unwind. Switch sides. Right leg extends, Janu Shirshasana, left side. So when you do this, notice that you want to have your heart straight down the shin bone. Owen's showing off the haircut that these girls gave him. As you gently come up, take your hand on the outside of the left thigh and put it up straight. Cross it over, it feels okay. Right hand high. But some of you have a bind you can do here. So you stick your hand through the middle. Yeah. That's it. Through the middle. You gotta get the whole, yeah. And then turn your gaze forward. Unwind. Grab, that's what I'm talking about. Grab underneath your thigh bones. Take it all the way up and over for halasana. Owen, you can just push him. He doesn't take us. Oh my God. Owen, we take come. So your hamstrings are pretty open. If your feet touch the ground, you can point your toes and send them away. When you're ready, take shoulder stand. Cullen, I think we're learning never work with puppies and babies. Stop. All right, drop the toes over your head. If you have a Karnapidasana practice, that's the practice of Pratyahara, withdrawing all the external input. And if not, just gently roll down to your back. Come up to your elbows. I feel like the three of you are falling apart. Let's go. And as you come down to your back, reach through your thighs, grab your feet from the outer edges for happy baby. Bring everything into the center and open your arms in a T. Shift your hips to one side and drop your knees to the other. Try to anchor your shoulder system. Breathe in and out here, just allowing the body, but pay attention. One of the functions of mindfulness is to show us where we have choices. It doesn't tell us how to make the choices, just where they are. Bring the knees to the center, shift your hips to one side, and drop the knees to the other. So in this practice, we talked about just honing in on the places that you may feel you are stuck or tethered or bound. But when you tune in, you realize the choices you have. we didn't cover today how to make those choices, so you have to come back. Back into the center, wrap arms around your shin bones, take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, let go, Shavasana. I remember once I saw this, I know I always talk about Oprah, I think because I miss her. But anyway, it was an old episode of the Oprah show, and she was giving special opportunities to people who had been nominated by friends for dream fulfillment, something like that. Anyway, this one woman was a beautiful singer, and Oprah was giving her the stage to sing, and some record producer was there. And so this woman sang for her Oprah's audience, and it was huge. And she felt that she'd been sidetracked in her life and she didn't have choices, and that this had been her dream. And so she performed and was incredibly beautiful. And Oprah said, you know, you really are talented. What are you going to do with this? And she said, well, it makes me think I really want to pursue this, so I'm going to pay off my car loan. I have 7 months left on my lease, and all these things. It sounded like she didn't have choices. And I thought, she's talking to Oprah Winfrey, the person who has trained herself to recognize all the places that you have choice, to look deep and close and be subtle and not be so certain that there aren't any other avenues. I know just one thing you might consider, if you pay attention and get really quiet and realize the ways that you're not stuck, so that being behind the screen or in your home doesn't contain you. That there are choices about how you handle that and what you take out of it and what you do with it that make you feel not so contained, so thwarted, so without options. On an inhale breath, take the arms over your head and stretch long. And then on an exhale breath, roll to your right side. And just be here, quiet in the body, paying attention. When you're ready, press yourself up into a comfortable seat, and we'll sit quietly in stillness. And so all of the practice for this moment is a beautiful time to listen to Cullen play. And see if you can be still. If that's the practice for you right now, practice being still. And once you become stillness itself, so that you're really inhabiting the stillness, and see what is revealed to you through your expanded sense of this moment. When you listen closely, what do you hear? What do you feel? What calls to you? And in these moments of quiet, you don't do anything, don't fix anything, don't change anything. This is just about knowing. Take a couple more breaths here. And on an inhale breath, take your hands high, palms touch above the head, and open your fingertips and adjust your openness. And closing hands, pull thumb knuckles to heart center. Take a deep breath in together. On our exhale, we share the word Namaste. So thank you guys for being with Cullen and I, and Lena, Willa, and Gemma. And I hope that you will use the tip jar, because this man is just so lovely. Thank you guys for being here.
Thanks, guys. Yes, his Venmo is in the chat, so if you liked what you heard.
No, just be generous.
Just, yeah. Okay. Bye, guys. Oh, shoot.
What'd you do?
They don't see his Venmo. I'll type it in again.
Was that fun?
That was awesome. I loved that.
That was so fun for me.
Yeah.
To not worry. Oh,
He's so fun.
He was like, I don't know if you noticed, but he was hovering over you during Shavasana.
Oh.
Like her face. Totally.
She uses coconut oil, and he loves it, and he just eats it.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Hi, Willa.
Oh, hey, Di! Hi!
Hey, how are you?
This is my best friend up in Boston.
Oh, hi, how are you?
Also,
Hey, Jen.
Di. Cullen's coming to say hi to you.
Oh, hi. I haven't met you. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
It wasn't a recording.
Yeah.
Oh, that was sweet.
Was she up there?
She's
Okay,
there.
we can hear you now.
Oh, hey!
Hey,
Thanks for playing.
that was really nice.
I like your office.
Isn't it nice?
Yes, that's
Very fancy schmancy.
a big background.
Yes, I have seen your office, and it is not that neat.
So funny.
This is not, let's see. It's either this one or,
That's
Some
awesome.
of it.
I think we have to sign off now because we're
bye,
gonna.
guys. Have a great weekend. Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the fun part.
Sarah